Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and this video is about how to draw this Islamic geometric pattern. Somebody sent me this file, and looking at it, the lines go under and over and under. I drew this in just a few minutes, and you will be able to too. So what I did, and I'm not going to bore you with that, I traced this one. I traced it because of this. If I hit P and put it in the center of the page, my drawing is not in the center of the page because it's got this pattern down here. I don't care what the quality of the drawing is when I trace it. I just need a perfect square where that's in the center. And then I just took a line and traced out the center of one of these lines. And I'm actually going to kind of redo it, kind of show you what I did. I need to be in the center of that line. Go to the center of this line. Go to this, like split the difference. So I'm taking my nodes and moving the nodes around individually. Now, sometimes it's hard to get them perfect, and you'll never get it perfect, but change your nudge factor to something pretty low. That's pretty big. Let's just go 0.1. Because you can nudge your nodes. So let's grab our shape tool and go left. Well, I didn't grab it. Go left, whoop. So 0.01 would have been better. With nothing selected, you can change your nudge. Grab your shape tool, go down just a little bit, go up a little bit. And it doesn't really matter because it's your pattern. You're going to be the one drawing it. And that's pretty good. We'll get one more. Like I said, it doesn't really matter. Unless you're trying to reduplicate that other pattern perfectly. But the reason I'm drawing in the center of the line, and you'll see in just a second, so now I can nudge this out of the way. I'll put my nudge factor on whatever this is, put it on 14, and nudge this out of the way. We don't need it anymore, but keep it, and always keep your original for colors. Then we're going to take this line, and I'm not moving it. Go to Effects and Contour. And I'm going to contour the outside the only way I can because it's a line, 0.15. See what it did? It put a line, and basically it made a thicker line, which I could have done with the line tool. But go to Object and break the contour apart. Grab that center line. Don't delete it, move it out of the way. Now what we need to do is take this, and I figured out the math that it's 22.5 degrees. Double click on the rotation and move the rotation to the center. And this is, I used to just use Control D a lot, but I found out this is so nice because when you have to go back. So we're going to we don't need the contour anymore. We're going to go to Windows, Dockers, Transform. I've already got it keyed in, 22.5. I need 16, but I only need 15 because I have one. And I really only need one because I want to show you something. Now we're going to take that one we were working on and make it black, just so we can see it. Now I'm going to take the virtual segment delete key, and I'm going to make this black line go on top. But on this one, I'm going to make it go on under. And then I'm going to make it go on top. And then I'm going to have it go under. But you still have to cut the lines to make it look like it's going under. So we went over, under, over, under. And the reason I made it black is just one, so you could see it, but two, it helps me do this. I'm going to move that out of the way. I'm going to delete all this, and I'm going to just nudge it right back. And now I'm going to rotate it. Well, whenever you change it, you've got to change your rotation of the center. I always zoom in and make sure it's 100% in the center. And it is. Now it looks like the lines are going under and over the other lines. Okay, but we're not done yet. we're going to go ahead and back up and take this one. I'm going to take a 14-inch box. My ratio's locked, so it's going to be perfect. I'm going to hit P. And the reason I'm doing that is because I need this line to extend past the box. So I'm just going to rotate it by hand. Try to get it perpendicular, and you could, spend a lot of time getting it perfect. Take your shape tool, grab those two nodes, start moving and hold down the control button, and go pretty far off the page. Now this one's probably not exactly perpendicular, so what we can do it like it is, but to make the nodes move, you need to kind of make it perpendicular. Grab the shape tool and make this longer than you actually need, because it'll surprise you when it gets up in the corner. Now let's take that same thing and rotate it, and you see what we got. Now we need to take our box out of the way for just a second. Move these lines out of the way so I won't grab them. Move that out of the way. Grab all these and group them. That's kind of the key. Now let's put our box back, and let's go. It's either going to be back minus front or front minus back. I'm thinking front minus back. That didn't work. Oh, here's why it didn't work. Let's turn all these lines into a, well, we got too many lines. I've got it grouped together. Let's ungroup it. Let's go ahead and just kind of start over. Not start over, get rid of these. Let's put this back and let's convert this to an object. Convert the outline to an object and then right click and make it black. Now we're going to change our rotation back to the center. And see, it doesn't matter where we start. That's not the exact one I had earlier, but it doesn't really matter. Then we can rotate it. Then we can group it, Control G. Then we can bring our box back in here. And you could actually make your box bigger. And then select everything and go back minus front. And there you have it. And then all you have to do, if you want it to look like the original, in color, if the customer brought you that because I really want that, all you have to do is take the Smart Fill tool, get the eyedropper, and get that gold and put that gold there. Get the eyedropper again and just fill in every one of these. Now, I don't need that. And then one thing you can do, instead of filling all these in, you could move the center rotation to the center of that color. And if you don't hit the center X, you're going to get that. And then we could rotate that blue around instead of having to put all the blues in. Now, what I was going to kind of show, but I like keeping my video. How do you make the lines gray? So stay tuned for part 2 of this, and we'll finish the colors. Hope that helped. Thank you for watching.